Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get this story popping. Let's talk about Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter. So Wednesday morning, it went down. I'm like, yo, what is really going on? This is really some tragic ghetto type of shit going on. Kevin Hunter is a mess. Like, OMG, they got the police called, police reports going on with Kevin Hunter attacking his son Kevin Jr. Hunter. OMG, like what's going on? Like this is just so crazy. You got Kevin Hunter out here with a mistress that had a baby, and then on top of that he allegedly slept with Avion Foster, giving Wendy Williams drugs and all types of stuff and abusing her, isolating her from her family and her friends. And then on top of that, now we got Kevin Hunter attacking Kevin Hunter Jr. Basically, like what is really going on? So it went down like this on Wednesday morning where, Wendy Williams was dropping off Kevin Hunter Jr. to his father's house, Kevin Sr., to basically pick up some of his stuff that's out there in New Jersey. And so Kevin Jr. didn't think that his father was home, so he was in the house getting his stuff, and then him and his father had a good conversation. Everything was going fine. There was no problems. Everything was just peaches and cream. And then they went to a store parking lot. They went to a store, didn't name what store they went to. Then all of a sudden, Kevin Hunter Sr. ends up arguing with Kevin Jr. basically about Wendy Williams and spousal support. So he was arguing with his son saying like, I want my spousal support. Your mother's taking this from me. Your mother's doing that. Why are you siding with your mother? So basically Kevin Hunter feels like Kevin Jr. has basically been brainwashed by Wendy Williams, his mother. Like, come on, like Kevin Jr. grew up in the house. He know what you was doing. He knows when you wasn't around daddy. He knows when you wasn't there. He's seen his mother crying. He probably heard the screaming, the hollering, the fighting, the yelling. He probably heard all that. He probably knew what was going on too as well, because kids know everything. Kids know what's going on. When you try to hide things from kids and say and think that they don't know what's going on, they do know what's going on. They pay attention, but most of the time they don't say nothing, because you know what? They want their mother and their father to stay together and be together. And sometimes the children blame themselves when the marriage is not working out between the mother and the father. So I'm like, damn, so what is really going on? Like, this is crazy. It didn't even mention whether Wendy Williams was there. So the cops was called. So basically Kevin Hunter put Kevin Jr. in a chokehold, in a headlock or whatever. And so that's when Kevin Jr. ended up turning around and punching his father to get out of the hole. And so I guess, I don't know who called the cops, if the store called the cops, if the son called the cops, or did the father call the cops, or whatever happened with that situation. It didn't say whether Wendy Williams was there in the location when this went down, but it went down. It's crazy. Wendy Williams is going to be pissed and upset that this story's out. And then, Kevin Hunter actually put his hand on Kevin Jr. because, Wendy Williams loved her son. That's her only son. That's her only child. You know what I'm saying? And then for Kevin Hunter to attack him, that shit is just crazy. And then on top of that, Wendy Williams been through all the abuse, the mental, the physical abuse from Kevin Hunter allegedly, because that's what Kevin Hunter's mother said. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. And then on top of that, now having allegedly her abuser attack her son, like, it's going to go down. Kevin Hunter is not going to go down easy. Basically, he wants, his spousal support. So he's fighting for his spousal support. So he thinks hurting the closest thing to Wendy is their son together, is what he thinks is the right thing to do. Isn't that fucking crazy? Like, this is some crazy shit. Wendy Williams is an A-lister and she's going through all this crazy shit with her husband. Like, this is just a nightmare. Like, could you ever imagine like having some shit like this go on in your life? Your husband out here cheating, had a baby with his with his mistress, and she's somewhere in DR. Then you gotta come out here and go into the public and get on TV and pretend like everything's okay, and then try to talk about other people and their business and try to keep a straight face, knowing that you are heartbroken, that your life is actually in shambles. The person that you love for 20 something years has been with another woman for 10 years and then had a baby, and then allegedly he's out here messing with Avion Foster, which was signed to Kevin Hunter record label. Like, come on, like, this is crazy. Now you wake up in the morning and the shit is going on that your husband attacked your son in the parking lot in public. These are not just regular everyday people. These Wendy Williams is an A-list, and whoever's close to her, like her son, you know, they get that shine too, and especially Kevin Hunter. It's like, damn, Kevin, won't you go away? Don't go be with Sharina Hudson. Do something. Don't attack your son. You think that's gonna give you the money attacking your son? So basically, it seems like Kevin Hunter is putting demands on the table that he's going to hurt Wendy Williams and their child. He's going to do whatever he has to do, allegedly, to get what he wants. He wants that spousal support. He wants that money. You got $10 million. You got money in the bank. You used to be an executive. Won't you find somebody else and make them a star? Wendy Williams sacrificed her whole life for the media, for the public, to be a disc jockey, to be on TV, to go into people's business, to have people not like her, and have people do love her too as well. And she got in front of that camera every day. She got on that radio station every day to make sure her family was secure and will have generational wealth. And Kevin Hunter, you took 10 years from that marriage and you was with another woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're low down and dirty. Like, how you gonna act like that? Why can't you just go away and be gone? Like, you cheated on this woman, had another baby. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you abused her allegedly. And then on top of that, allegedly you had an affair with a hermaphrodite, allegedly. So, and it was on the presumption that the sex with the hermaphrodite allegedly was, backdoor action. So it's like, damn, Kevin, you just don't want to let it rest. You just don't want to let it go. You just still want to hang on. It's just so crazy. So it just seems like everything that Kevin Hunter wanted from Wendy was just money and money only. And I don't know when he fell out of love with Wendy, or did he ever love her, but damn, man, you're doing way too much. You're going like, you know what? Wendy Williams need a Hollywood fixer. She needs Ray Donovan. For real. If you guys ever seen that show, Ray Donovan, that's what Wendy Williams need, as her Hollywood fixer, because Kevin Hunter is attacking the son now. And I don't understand why security wasn't with, Kevin Hunter, because Wendy Williams probably didn't think that Kevin Hunter was going to attack their son, Kevin Jr. She probably didn't think that. She probably thought it was okay. Like, it was like, damn, like, I would have waited outside with my son with security. But you think you know this man for 20 something years, and then he turns around and he do some shit like this, knowing that everybody's watching, knowing that the camera's on, knowing that her career's on the line with this bullshit with Kevin Hunter and all this other stuff that's going on with him. And you think that he'll behave in a better manner, but the way that he's behaving, he don't give a damn about Wendy or his son, the way that he's acting. Brainwash. How can Wendy Williams brainwash her son? This is what Kevin Hunter is saying. He saw what was going on. He knew when you was on when you left and went on vacation, when you disappeared and you wasn't at home and mommy was home by herself. He heard the arguments. He knows what was going on, so he don't need to be brainwashed. All he has to do is put two to two together, and then whatever he felt growing up as a child, what he thought that you was doing was a mystery, or you disappearing, or daddy's MIA, now he knows why, because Sharina Hudson, you had a baby with her, and he has a sister out here. You know what I'm saying? I have sister out here in these streets. So I'm just like, yo, this is just some crazy shit for real. You guys tell me what you think about the situation. I don't know if this alleged attack actually happened at the house and Wendy was actually present and Wendy was able to not have her name in the story or whatever, but it just sounds like maybe Kevin Hunter was coming after Wendy Williams and Kevin Jr. jumped in to protect his mother. That's what it sounds like to me, because he probably was in Wendy Williams' face allegedly yelling at her, trying to get his spousal support and saying, I want money, I need this, I need that, I did this for you, I did that. Because Kevin Hunter feels like Wendy Williams owes him everything. He feels like he made her, and that's what he said, and he controlled her and he molded her, and that's how he feels, and that's what he said before. And so Now he thinks he's owed something, but you the one messed up. You the one that stepped out on your wife. You the one that had a baby outside of you had a baby outside of your marriage. You the one was cheating, allegedly cheating with, Avion Foster, allegedly. You're the one that allegedly was physically and mentally abusive to Wendy Williams. Allegedly, you was the one that kept her away from her friends and her family, and she didn't have relationships, and Wendy Williams started to build her relationship with her friends a couple of months ago. She was calling her friends up and just like apologizing to them because she disappeared from them. So I'm just like, damn, this shit is crazy. So it really just sounds like maybe Kevin Hunter was actually in Wendy Williams' face, and Wendy Williams didn't have her security guard, but she talks about having security with her all the time, and she probably thought everything was good. Maybe they was cordial, and Sharina Hutz is in DR, so maybe the coast was clear, but it wasn't clear because Kevin wants his money. He wants his money now, and that's what it is. I'm like, damn, like this is some crazy shit, for real, for real. You guys tell me what you think about the situation. Peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.